good way to start, Cindy. Da 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 da. What's my good cheer? 1 second here, you guys. Silly me, Uh, took my thumbnail really quickly, and I had my coffee in my hand, not paying attention, and it spilled all over my desk here. And there we go. We're right back to normal. Missing a beat, maybe, right? But what's the big deal? That moment is in the past now. Hello, if you've never met me before. Hi, I'm Cindy. I explore the inside and the outside. And let's start that intro all over again. Da 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 da. What's my good cheer? I am bundled. I love this sweater. I belong in like a ski resort, sitting on a leather sofa in front of a burning fireplace. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But it is minus 30 Celsius here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. It is a super cold, cold day, but I am dressed for it, and I am dressed for it. This is the indoor. Wait until I got the hoodies and the big cowls going on and my big winter jacket on top of that. Backpack, shoulder bags. Oh yeah, I am geared. I am geared up. But that's in that adapt and conquer, right? This type of weather, you're not going to be outside in shorts, though every once in a while you'll see those photographs online, right? Those posts that like to go viral because they like to make fun of how cold it is here. But we're not idiots, right? We adapt, we conquer, and we actually thrive in that. Maybe it's that extra little bit of Neanderthal DNA that we have in us that makes it possible for us to actually thrive, not just get by, but actually thrive. I feel so amazing when I walk out of this building and that cold, sharp, fresh air hits me in the face. But the sun is shining at the same time, right? It's kind of mix of the both, and it kind of gives you a second to reflect and say, it's good to be alive. And I have to say, being the last day in the work week and that job that puts the roof over my head, I am done, sort of, kind of, right? We hacked away a couple of weeks with a bit of a cold, but I showed myself well, I think, in what was coming across my path, the very least. And I was thinking about it this morning, one of those people that I took lessons from and still take lessons from. His name's Evan Carmichael, and he's a big entrepreneur, and he promotes the different thought leadership out there. And a lot of those lessons reflect in my life, and I've learned to adapt and conquer, but more importantly, be proud of the effort, right? Because things are not always going the way we plan, going the way we hope for, going the way somebody else planned and somebody else expected, and maybe we failed in that a little bit, right? But did we do the best that we can? And it was these amazing lessons that every once in a while come across my path. And I say, we're all stinkers sometimes. I used to say, it was a joke between me and my husband because everybody thought he was such a jerk sometimes. A loving, funny, lots, right? Just a sweetheart. But he could be a jerk, right? And I say, yeah, but no good man is any good without a little bit of a-hole in him, right? Because it shows that they're their own person. And so it's in our limitations and those little things that we don't get right, that naivety, right? That some of us have and delight in that sometimes, and sometimes hide in that, sometimes take comfort in that. But, it's not a bad way to live because I understand I do the best that I can in everything that I do. And if I don't get it right, that's okay, right? We're going to do better next time, because you're just going to start out at that 360 right back at the beginning again, and you'll take that lesson again. It'll look differently. They'll come at you a little bit differently. It might be a little bit more uncomfortable because, right, we're trying to learn a lesson here, or something's trying to teach us a lesson, right? But did we try? We're not going to catch everything. And some of us won't catch anything, right? So be grateful for what we catch. And that's how I look at it. I just proud of the effort, knowing that I am only human, and that's all I want to be, right? I am a human having a spiritual experience. Munch on that one a little bit, right? And it's kind of comforting, and it's kind of safe, and it's kind of interesting and curious, and for me, it's dictating directions, right? And it's answering questions, and it's adding to my brand and my content when I my do my lives, right? And I don't necessarily know where it's all going. I had no clue that this was the direction of where I was going to be sitting in my life. And I can guarantee you, from right what the past 6 years have looked like, I can guarantee you 6 years from now, I'm not even going to want to look at this content, right? Because this is the practicing of the craft. This is sifting through the mistakes. Here's a good one for you. Oh my goodness. For years, I thought my mother was truly a narcissist. When I woke up to some of the ideas, narcissism was a big topic, and it's an important topic. And I think it's a topic that everybody should know and understand perfectly well. But it's only one aspect. And I woke up to that, and I saw all the similarities in my mother, and that was the answer for me, right? But without keep moving forward, without keep trying, without those repeats, in being able to get some of those answers that we kind of missed the first time, right? Being a little bit more curious, being a little bit more of a spectator and a student rather than the person that's participating in it. It's because sometimes it's in that busy that we miss so much, right? And some of these lessons that I get, it's because I've had to do the repeat. So I don't mind doing that when I see that, in that repeat, I'm remembering things a little bit faster. I'm doing things a little bit better because it's all in that repetitiveness, and I'm more comfortable, and I feel safe in it, right? And it works for me. But for each of us, we're going to have to find those lessons for ourselves, and we're going to stumble onto those lessons, and it's going to be in our choices quite often whether to pursue in those lessons. And that's where, right? Are we proud of the effort? And that was a lesson that I learned from somebody doing their own story, adventure, experience. But living vicariously and being able to sit as a student and as a spectator, right? Sometimes you sit still enough that some of these lessons are absorbed, and it makes things, right? Like I said, a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more safer, right? A little bit more easier, right? And a little bit better to understand. Okay, you guys, what do we got here? 17 minutes. We just have a couple of minutes here. Let's quickly do a card, just a couple of minutes, just first perspective, first thing that comes to my mind in grabbing this card. Hello, Andrew. Oh my goodness. Hello, Melvin. What's your good cheer? No good cheer. It's 30 below. I know. Are you kidding me? 30 below Celsius, Andrew, here in Winnipeg today. I am. Look at me. I'm all bundled up in my snow pants, all ready to go to work. Just a couple of minutes and off I go. But let's just take one quick card, one powerful word, and That word is connection. Oh my goodness. And my two guys are here, right? And they're here together. We got this word connection, you guys, today. First perspective, you saw it. It was in that interaction that we have with each other, right? Those friendships that we make along the way. Connection is a bond in mutual receivership. That's what I wrote there, right? And I think this word connection is one that well, I was inspired through a beautiful view when I was out on my September trip. I do believe that was one of them. Connection is a bond in mutual receivership. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming in to my life, right? And allowing me to receive, right? And both of you guys don't often come in at the same time. Andrew says, hi, Melvin. It's unusually cold for January here in Indiana. I hope to stay indoors until Wednesday. Oh, my goodness. I'd like to, but I got to go return my camp stove tomorrow with one sister. Then I'm going off to help another sister tomorrow. But Wednesday, well, that'll be laundry day. Get ready for next week. But you know what? There's a plan in that, and I'll share that sometime, maybe next week. We'll hear about it. Okay, you guys, I really do gotta run off and get to work here. It is my last day. I'm putting in a few extra hours in my work week. It's going to benefit me. You guys know I'm working on getting a vehicle. It is my goal for this year, and I forgot that. Oh, I lost my driver's license. That's going to cost me a little bit extra money this week, but I'll do that, squish that in the next couple of days and go pay that, right? Unexpected expenses, the ebb and flow of our wallets. Oh my goodness, you guys. Have a great day. Have a wonderful day, Andrew. Have a wonderful day, Melvin. Thank you so much, everybody, for popping into my live. And for those of you who pop later, I'll be in later too to take the lesson for myself, right? Okay, you guys. Have a great day.